Wave, wave, wave! You got a haircut! Man. What's up, George? No, chill. I'll give you another. Wave, Eiler, wave! Chuck! Well, you're not in the shot. I love you, George. What's up, John? I'm sweating, bro.
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to welcome you to this special ceremony. The graduation ceremony is a solemn occasion marking the end of a student's formal secondary education. In keeping with the dignity of the ceremony, we ask the audience to remain seated and refrain from talking. Sound carries easily in the amphitheater, and your cooperation is essential. Please keep all aisles clear for your safety and that of the others attending this ceremony. In addition, we ask that parents keep their children in the seats and not allow them to wander. Balloons and large signs block the view of those behind you, and the use of noisemakers or other loud devices not only detracts from the dignity of the ceremony, but prevents each student from having their name heard. Please allow each student their moment in the spotlight. We will stop the ceremony if necessary to ensure a dignified ceremony that the class of 2025 so richly deserves. We also ask those that are taking photographs, do so only from your seats. A professional photographer will be taking photographs of your graduate as they receive their diploma. Again, aisles must remain clear at all times. Thank you for helping us to have a special and memorable ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Damas y caballeros, buenas tardes y bienvenidos a la ceremonia especial. La ceremonia de graduación es una ocasión solemne que marca el final de la educación secundaria de un estudiante. Para asegurar que la ceremonia tenga dignidad, le pedimos a la audiencia que permanezca en sus asientos y eviten conversaciones, ya que el sonido se traslada fácilmente en el anfiteatro y su cooperación es esencial. Por favor, recuerden que es necesario tener todos los pasillos libres durante el programa. Esto es para la seguridad de todos. También le pedimos a los padres que supervisen a sus niños atentamente. Globos y carteles grandes no se permiten, ya que no dejan que las personas detrás de ustedes vean la ceremonia. Es muy importante que cada familia pueda escuchar el nombre del graduado. Para mantener la dignidad de la ceremonia y permitir que se escuchen el nombre de cada graduado, objetos que causen ruido no son permitidos. Este es el momento más memorable de la ceremonia. Cada estudiante merece su momento especial. Si es necesario, suspenderemos el programa para asegurar la dignidad que la clase del 2025 merece. Asimismo, pueden tomar fotografías solamente desde sus asientos, no en los pasillos. Un fotógrafo profesional estará tomando fotos de cada graduado al momento de recibir su diploma. Esperamos que esta ceremonia tan especial sea memorable para todos. Les agradecemos su atención. Muchas gracias.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the anthem.
Should I wait a little bit? Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated.
Okay, ready? Good afternoon, parents, teachers, and class of 2025. My name is Gia Rubio,
And my name is Alyssa Chavez.
and today we will be giving the land acknowledgement in honor of the larger American Indian communities in Los Angeles. I ask us to take a moment tonight to recognize and acknowledge that the land Eagle Rock High School and Occidental College are located on are part of the traditional homelands of the Tongva and Tataviam and many other Southern California Indian tribes. I pay my respects to the Tongva and Tataviam ancestors, elders, and relatives, past, present, and emerging, and I invite you to do the same.
I encourage us to respect and value the many ways Tongva and Tataviam cultural heritages and beliefs continue to have significance today, and remind us about the sacred and spiritual relationship that has always existed here at the place we know as Eagle Rock Junior Senior High School. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, friends, staff, and graduates. Welcome to the graduation of the Luminians, the class of 2025.
Buenas tardes, papás, estudiantes, personal y graduados. Bienvenidos a la graduación de Luminians clase de 2025.
Magandang gabi mga magulang, kaibigan, kawani at mga nagatapos. Maligayang pagdalo sa pagtatapos na Luminians klase ng 2025.
Buonasera, genitori, amici, personale e diplomandi. Benvenuti alla cerimonia di diploma dei Luminiani, la classe del 2025.
大家好，歡迎嚟到 Luminians 2025年嘅畢業典禮。
Bonsoir aux gradués, familles, amis et invités. Je vous présente les Luminiens, classe de 2025.
Guten Abend, Familien, Freunde, Studenten und Mitarbeiter. Willkommen zu der Abschluss von der Klasse von 2025, die Luminians.
Добрый вечер, и дамы, господа, друзья, родители, ученики и учащиеся. Добро пожаловать на выпускной 2025 года Люмининов.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my distinct pleasure and my honor to introduce Dr. Francis Baez, Chief Academic Officer of the Los Angeles Unified School District. Francis Baez is a twin and one of three daughters of an immigrant mother born in Zacatecas, Mexico. Ms. Baez attended public schools in LA Unified. She earned her BA at UCLA, her teaching credential and MA in Educational Administration and in Urban Leadership at Claremont Graduate University. Ms. Baez has been an educator for 30 years in LA Unified and has led transformation as a school principal, instructional director, administrator of instruction, and local superintendent, leading increases in high school graduation, EL reclassification, and early literacy. As a leader, she has promoted women in leadership efforts as president of the Association of California School Administrators, Region 16, and has mentored numerous principals. She is a past fellow with the National Institute for Latino School Leaders, NILSL, of Unidos US, where her collaborative research informed policy for English learners at the state and national levels. Ms. Baez keeps families and students at the forefront as she sponsors and mentors youth to reach their goals. She leads with heart, mind, and soul, and her mission to remove all obstacles to learner success is paramount. Today, she serves as the Chief Academic Officer, supporting the LAUSD vision to prepare students to be ready for the world. Dr. Baez.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. I stand before you as the daughter of an immigrant woman from Zacatecas, Mexico, who raised twin girls and made a living as a seamstress, sewing pieces of cloth together to make a paycheck. You see, we stand on borrowed land in a country built through the sweat and tears of immigrants. Through your coursework, you learn the journey and you learn to know better and do better, and to meet the challenges of today differently. We count on you to change the direction of this country. Today, we gather not just to celebrate the end of a rigorous academic journey, but to recognize a generation of students who have persevered, who have questioned, reflected, and acted in a world that often feels like it's pulling itself apart. To all of our students and our International Baccalaureate graduates, you spent the last few years learning not just facts, but how to think. Not just what is, but what could be. You've learned to ask questions that don't always have answers. You've written thousands of words, debated global issues, wrestled with ethics, science, literature, and theory, all while balancing a system that demands depth, resilience, and heart. Eagle Rock Junior Senior High School graduates, you have learned and led during times of rising polarization in a world that seems increasingly quick to divide and slow to listen. You've witnessed fractured politics, global crises, cultural clashes, and an information landscape that sometimes feel like it rewards outrage more than understanding. But you kept showing up. You engaged. You questioned and learned, not to pick a side, but to seek clarity, not to echo opinions, but to form your own. This is what makes you different. Eagle Rock High School didn't hand you a script for life. It gave you tools, critical thinking, intercultural understanding, and a sense of responsibility, not just to your own community, but to a shared humanity. These are more than academic skills. They are survival skills for an interconnected, uncertain world. Some will tell you that the world is more divided than ever. Maybe that's true, but division isn't the end of the story. It's the challenge, and challenges are what Eagle Rock High School students are trained to face, not with cynicism, but with inquiry, not with silence, but with voices informed by research, reflection, and compassion. Polarization does not mean paralysis. You are not powerless in the face of division. In fact, you are the antidote to it. When truth feels negotiable, seek it anyway. When equity feels elusive, fight for it anyway. And when the world tells you to choose a side of justice, of dignity, and humanity. You have been trained for this moment. Your education has not just filled your mind, it has awakened your voice. And the world needs that voice now more than ever. Had it not been for your teachers, your counselors, your administrators, and your principals, you would not be able to have that education that you needed to go out into the world and be ready for the next step of your journey. Please put your hands together for the Eagle Rock Senior High School teachers, educators, counselors, administrators, principals, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, campus aides, paraeducators, and the list goes on. It takes a village to be where we are. We could not be here today without our parents, our caretakers, the people who woke you up in the morning, who drove you to your competitions and to all of those different events that you had. Please rise and face your family behind you. Please rise and face your family behind you and say thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Grandpa, Madrina, Padrino, Tío, Tía. We love you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And now you may be seated. Thank you. As you leave here today, your diploma is not just a credential. It's a promise that you will carry forward the spirit of learning, of dialogue, and of international mindedness, even when the world seems too loud or too angry. So take that mindset with you that your teachers and administrators taught you. Keep asking, how do we know? Use your extended essay discipline. When the truth feels slippery, let the creativity, activity, service hours remind you that learning and empathy do not stop at the classroom door. Meet the moment and challenge current events and fight for justice. One cannot ignore the television screen or social media images of unjust treatment of immigrants taken away without due process. In a time when so many are building walls, be the ones who build bridges. Speak honestly, listen bravely, act ethically. Be the kind of thinkers and leaders that this world so desperately needs. Not perfect, but principled. To the class of 2025, congratulations. You have not only endured, you have prepared. Now go shape a future that rises above division and leans into the shared questions that makes us human. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my distinct pleasure to introduce Ms. Carla Griego. Carla Griego represents LAUSD Board District 5, which includes the communities of Eagle Rock in northeast Los Angeles and extends down into the southeast cities. Board Member Griego is a 20-year special education teacher, most recently serving as a community school coordinator at McAllister High School and LAUSD School for Parenting Teens. Board Member Griego is passionate about community schools and supporting our schools to meet the needs of the whole child, including providing transformative curriculum and instruction. Again, please welcome LAUSD Board Member Carla Griego.
Wow, good afternoon, Eagle Rock High School class of 2025. Congratulations to the parents, to the grandparents, to all of you here supporting the students. Congratulations to the staff. You did it. I am so happy for you. You made it through another year. And here is the reward. Thank you to everyone at Eagle Rock High School who makes things happen. Our buildings and ground, our cafeteria workers, our campus supervisors, our counselors, our PSWs, our PSAs, everybody, and of course, our administration. Thank you so much. My name is Carla Griego, and I am your school board member representing District 5, and I'm also a proud Eagle Rock High School parent. Yes. And before I begin, I want to say thank you to Gia and Alyssa, because as they said, we are on Indigenous land, and we honor their enduring presence and contributions, and we commit to respecting and supporting Indigenous communities. So thank you, Eagle Rock High School, for the land acknowledgement. And I also want to acknowledge the pain and suffering of so many of our very own families, friends, and neighbors, our communities. Perhaps you are sitting here today with that pain, and I want you to know that LAUSD stands with you and all of our immigrant families. You are our students, and you belong in our schools. And today, every single student deserves to be here. You deserve to walk on this stage, yes. You deserve to walk across this stage and receive your diploma, and your family and community deserve to celebrate you. Though these are unprecedented times and our world is full of challenges, fear, and things that try to rob us of our humanity, I want to encourage you to defy these forces and become the creator of your dreams. I encourage you to find your inspiration in those around you, in each other, in your parents, in your grandparents, and your caregivers, and your community. Now look, I'll be real with you. I am your LAUSD school board member, and yes, it is my job to fight for you and to get you more resources, to challenge the systems that have failed us. But advocating for change starts right here, right now, and it starts with you. It starts with you leading with your heart, building relationships, and taking the courage to challenge narratives that don't serve you. And in this moment, when vulnerable communities are under attack, I know that you will step up. You are a generation of high values and high standards. You are courageous, and you are loving, and you are accepting. And I know that you will defend and protect our most vulnerable in our society. I know this because as a teacher, I have been inspired by you, by your brilliance and your creativity and your fire. You inspire everyone around you to be braver, stronger, and better. And even on the hardest days, your light keeps us going. So today, I want to say this to all students present. You matter, you are seen, and you are needed. Class of 2025, you are needed. You have something uniquely beautiful to offer this world. Hold it close, nurture it, share it, use it and carry it with you throughout your life. And as you go on into the next phase, my hope for you is that you build something that you are proud of, that you heal someone that is broken, and that you make people around you feel like they matter, just as you've been doing during your time in LAUSD. Congratulations, Eagle Rock Class of 2025. We love you. You matter to us tremendously, and we are so proud of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce the senior class presidents, Willow Ryu Whitney and Samantha Legaspi.
Good evening, everyone, friends, family, faculty, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. I've been told more than once that I can be a little loud, and as many teachers have kindly phrased it to my parents over the years, exceptionally talkative. But tonight, I hope these qualities serve me well. It has been a genuine honor to serve as one of your class presidents for the past 2 years. Despite all the fundraisers and forums, I am eternally grateful I was able to contribute to our high school experience. And standing here now, I'm filled with a feeling I imagine many of us share, a blend of anticipation, gratitude, disbelief, and a bit of fear about what lies ahead. To our teachers, staff, and families, thank you. You've cheered us on at games, you've drove us to school, challenged us in the classroom, and pushed us to continue even when it is difficult. You've encouraged us and believed in us, especially during moments when we struggled to believe in ourselves. To my parents and my sister, every milestone I've reached has been made possible by your unwavering support. Thank you. If I've learned anything through these past 4 years, it's this: community is everything. I would not have made it throughout high school without mine. My friends, my family, my teammates, my coaches, my people. You were the ones who carried me through the late night studying, the setbacks, the wins, and everything in between. Thank you. You turned difficulty into resilience and small moments into unforgettable memories. But this experience wasn't only shaped by our inner circles. It was forged in the everyday connections. Cheering each other on at games, sharing laughter during lunch, navigating crowded hallways, or, of course, assassinating each other with water guns. Together, we built something unique, a shared story, a combination of experiences that not only shaped our high school years, but the people we've become. And though our stories have taken different paths to reach this stage, one thread undoubtedly connects us all: change. While writing this speech, I stumbled upon some of my writing from 7th grade. And wow, we've changed. From how we speak to how we dress, from friend groups to the way we see the world. Remember when we began high school wearing masks every day and the daily pass we all had to download? Those things felt so normal until suddenly they were part of our past. We've grown, adapted, and evolved through friendships, through heartbreaks, through victories and failures, and through all those tests we flunked. Change has always been inevitable, but rather than view it as something to resist, I've come to see it as something to welcome. Change is the mark of growth. It's a reflection of who we were and a guide towards who we're becoming. To my fellow graduates, I hope you carry with you the people, the moments, and the memories that got you to this point. But also remember that this isn't the end, it's the beginning. Which is why, wherever life takes you, I implore you to lead with kindness, speak with honesty, and above all, pursue what you love. Chase the things that excite you, the things that terrify you, and the things that you are passionate about. Don't follow a path because it feels safer or more acceptable. The best part about graduating is that you get to decide what comes next. You get to choose what you do with your life, where you go, who you talk to, and even what your coffee order is. You are the author of your story, and you only get one chance to write it. So, remember, YOLO. It may sound cliche, but it's true. You only live once, so make it matter. Go after the things that ignite you, celebrate those who lift you higher, keep growing, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep showing up as yourself. Because good things happen when you believe in who you are and trust where you're going. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you for everything. I love you. And remember, the best is yet to come.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sammy Legaspi, and I'm honored to have served as your co-class president for the class of 2025. If you told me a year ago I'd be giving this speech, I wouldn't have believed you. And if you told me 3 years ago I'd still be here at all, I'm not sure I could have believed that either. Growing up, I spent so much time worrying about tomorrow, and haunted by yesterday, I forgot how to live in today. Today, I felt the sun on my face, I laughed with someone I loved, I opened my eyes, and I chose to stay. Learning how to truly live took most of my life. There were days, maybe even years, where the weight of depression felt unbearable, when an idea of a future felt impossible. But somehow, I kept moving, and standing here now, I'm not just proud of graduating, I'm grateful that I stayed. Over just a few months, I experienced life in the fullest spectrum, from the cries of newborns to the joys of birthdays, to the love shared at weddings and unforgettable memories from senior year, and the pride of graduation, and yes, even the sorrow of saying goodbye to those we lost. But sometimes, in focusing on these highlights, we forget that life also happens in the quiet moments in between. And maybe in those in-between moments is when we truly grow. In the past 4 years, we learned that school teaches more than what it could teach us. We experienced our first heartbreaks, our first real friendships, our first failures, and our first breakthroughs. But no one warned us of the last time you'd see a loved one, the last time you'd play under the lights or perform on stage. The last memory you didn't know you're making. We lost things, we found things, and through it all, we uncovered parts of ourselves we didn't know were missing. The truth is, none of us were really ever ready for this. We were just kids handed things we didn't ask to carry, feeling emotions we didn't yet know how to name. And still, we figured it out, one choice, one step, one breath at a time. So take this moment in. Feel everything that brought you here, the joy, the pain, the growth, the change. Be proud of the person you become. Be proud of the days you kept going, especially when no one else saw how hard it was, because only you know the strength that it took to sit in that seat, in that gown today. The hardest days didn't defeat you. They shaped you into someone strong, someone worthy, and someone ready. No matter what comes next, remember this. You were here yesterday. You made it to today. So look forward to the tomorrow waiting for you. Thank you for everything you've accomplished, for all you have overcome, and for allowing me the incredible honor of standing beside you as your classmate and your co-president. Congratulations, class of 2025. And finally, we want to thank our class sponsors, Ms. Teyes and Mr. Keller.
Thank you for your dedication, patience, and for your constant support for the past 2 years.
Your commitment for our class has made our high school years unforgettable.
From bonding events to prom, you've both worked tirelessly for us, and we cannot thank you enough.
So from all of us, thank you. We couldn't have done it without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next two speakers are the co-presidents of the Associated Student Body, ASB Leadership. It is now my distinct privilege and honor to introduce Ashley Rodriguez and Leanne Garrion.
Good evening, everybody, faculty, staff, friends, family, and especially the class of 2025. I've thought a lot about what I wanted to say today, and part of me still feels like I shouldn't be the one up here, that I don't belong upstage giving this speech to you all. That feeling of this uncertainty, that I'm not as capable as people think I am, this imposter syndrome has followed me throughout most of my time here. So to those here sitting today, if you felt it, I want you to know that you're not alone. It's a strange feeling. We work tirelessly to finish projects, pass assignments, or to just finish everyday work, yet still feel like we haven't done enough compared to the person beside us. Yet the truth is, most of us have no idea what we're doing. All of us are just trying. And sometimes trying looks a lot like struggling. It looks like asking dumb questions, second-guessing oneself, or rewriting the same sentence 5 times. Class of 2025, as we sit here a few moments away from graduating, I would encourage you to leave that feeling here too. Lay it to rest. You belong here. You have earned this moment, this diploma. This diploma is a testament of your capabilities. It's a receipt for every sleepless night, every moment of doubt you pushed through, every time you chose growth over comfort. For myself, and I know for many of you here today, this moment holds something more. It means being the first in your family to walk across this stage and earn this diploma despite feeling out of place. It means opening the door that's been closed for generations, not just for myself, but for those who will come after me. Being a first-generation graduate is not just a title. It's a reminder of your stories as well as the stories of your parents. They matter. That even if no one before us took this path, we still can, and we did today. I would like to take the last minute of my time to thank our support systems. To every teacher who made an impact on our lives, whether it was just by a safe classroom or by becoming your mentor. Oliveros, Espanta, you helped shape me into the person I am today, always encouraging me to do better. To our counselors, Ms. Amarouche and Ms. Marquez. Two of the sweetest women who always put their students' interests first despite their wariness. We see you and we appreciate you. To our friends, both old and new, thank you for being there for us despite where you stand now. Their friendships serve the purpose they needed to today. To my best friends, I love you all. To our family, the ones cheering here tonight or from home, thank you for showing up in all the ways that you could. To our parents, the ones who brought us here today and brought us up in this world. On behalf of Class of 2025, I would like to thank our families, but especially our guardians for their support, for all the rides, the talks, the foods, the gifts, and the reminders to take care of ourselves. To my own parents who didn't get this opportunity to graduate and have this ceremony, I hope in some way this moment feels like yours too. I know that getting here wasn't just my work. It was the result of everything that you did for me and your sacrifices. Mama, Dad, todo lo que soy y puedo ser es gracias a ti. Espero hacerte sentir orgulloso cada día. And lastly, to my mom, my rock and my best friend. This is our Lorelai and Rory moment. You believed in me in moments when I didn't, and I'm here to tell you that it meant the world to me. I am forever grateful for you. Thank you and congratulations, Luminians. Not only are we graduating, but we proved today that we absolutely belong, no matter how or where. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Leanne Garian, and I've been truly honored to serve as one of your ASB presidents this year. But I'm not up here to talk as your president. I'm standing here as a person who grew up with you, and who now has to find the words to say goodbye to the only life that I've ever known. There's a kind of stillness in moments like this. Not quiet, just full. Full of things we didn't say, of inside jokes and hallway glances, of tears we hid in bathroom stalls, and laughs that saved us. Full of the versions of ourselves we're about to leave behind. This place, it wasn't just school. It was our world, our growing pains, our becoming. We walked into these gates as kids, just hoping to figure out things fast. But we weren't supposed to have it all figured out. We were supposed to stumble, to get lost, to feel heartbreak in between math tests and football games, to learn how to be kind, not just to each other, but to ourselves. And somehow, in between awkward hellos and unexpected friendships, we grew up. We made it to this moment, and some of us didn't think we would. If you ever sat in your room thinking you weren't enough, if you ever cried yourself to sleep thinking no one saw you, if you ever dragged yourself through a day that felt impossible, look at you. You're here. You made it. And that matters more than anything. To the faculty, staff, the counselors, thank you for seeing us when we couldn't see ourselves, for showing up when we shut down, for giving us chances we didn't even ask for. You didn't just grade our work, you held our futures in your hands. And I hope you know you made a difference, even if we didn't always say it. To our families, thank you for holding us through it all, for staying up late, worrying silently, for driving us to school when we were too tired to care, for being proud of us when we didn't feel proud of ourselves. And to my parents, I know I haven't always had the words. I know I haven't always been easy to love, but thank you for loving me anyway. Thank you for your sacrifices, your patience, your quiet strength. I hope I made you proud. To my classmates, we were never just students here. We were survivors of global chaos, of personal storms. We lived through losses we don't talk about out loud. We felt grief in the middle of group projects. We've laughed with people who we might never see again. And we've loved each other in quiet, desperate, unforgettable ways. All of us are leaving with stories, ones no one else will understand the way we do. And when you look back, I hope you remember that your smallest acts mattered. The smile you gave someone who needed it. The time you stayed even when it was hard. The times you chose kindness even when no one was watching. Let yourself feel this. Let yourself grieve. Because this isn't just a celebration, it's a funeral for who we were. We're never going to be these people again. Not in this way, not all together like this. So take one more look at the faces beside you, at the you that only existed in this time, in this place. Say goodbye to the person who made it through middle school heartbreak and late night cram sessions and trying to figure out who they are in a world that won't stop spinning. Say goodbye to the version of you that never thought they were enough and realized they always were. And now, walk forward, not because you're ready, but because you've earned it. We'll go our separate ways. Some of us will stay close, some of us won't. But I promise you this, you left something with me and I will carry it forever. So thank you for growing with me, for breaking and healing beside me, for making this chapter so impossibly beautiful. This isn't goodbye forever, just to this version of us. We made it, and we are still becoming. Congratulations, Luminian, Eagle Rock High School class of 2025. I love you all.
The next four speakers are the Valedictorian and the Salutatorians of the class of 2025. Valedictorian and Salutatorian are designations bestowed upon the seniors whose grade point averages rank them in the number 1 and number 2 positions of the graduating class. These seniors are recognized for their outstanding academic achievements. The three salutatorians for the class of 2025 are Maggie Hayes, Alex Kegel, and Harper Powell, your salutatorians.
Good evening. My name is Maggie Hayes.
My name is Harper Powell. And my name is Alex Kegel. And we are the Eagle Rock class of 2025 salutatorians. Thank you to everyone for being here today to celebrate us students. Eagle Rock High School has been a platform for so many opportunities, and most importantly, has set the foundation for us to not only try new things and step out of our comfort zones, but also be welcomed with open arms in those new environments. As such, in this time of great change and transition, we want to take a moment to reflect on what we've learned at ERHS.
Coming back to Eagle Rock as a freshman after COVID, I felt overwhelmed and out of place in such a big school. I wanted to feel like a part of the Eagle Rock community, so even though I was afraid of public speaking, I got up the courage to join Malta United Nations with my friends. I absolutely loved it, and by the end of the year, I took an even bigger risk and ran for the board, even though I was against people with way more experience. It paid off, and I found a community that completely changed my high school experience. Malta UN taught me to be a joiner, to put myself out there and participate even when it's scary or awkward. I've carried that lesson with me these 4 years, and I'm so grateful I did, because it means I'm leaving this school filled with so much genuine love and gratitude for every memory I've made and every person I've met. So thank you, Eagle Rock, for giving me the chance to grow, and to everyone here, I hope you take the risk, join in, and make the most of each moment as we move to this next chapter. It is so worth it.
Transitioning to high school with little experience in focused athletics, I had to overcome my first of many hurdles when joining the ERHS track team, and not soon after joining the self-proclaimed hurdle squad. Through track, I found a community I'd lacked in my previous remote learning middle school years. Eagle Rock High School, and especially its track program,
has taught me that trying something new is for everyone, no matter skill level, no matter background, and that others' talents don't take away from your own. After being a student athlete here at a school full of some of the most impressive people I've ever met, these past 4 years I've been taught to be inspired by others' talents and not intimidated by them. A lesson I'll cherish and bring with me through life.
I had wanted to join ERHS's journalism elective all throughout my time here, and at the end of my junior year, I decided to finally take the risk and join. Even though I knew I would be a first-year member in a class full of longtime writers, the encouragement from our close friend who hosted and ran our Sketch News broadcast show, Broken News, solidified my decision. On my first day, I was welcomed with open arms from those I knew, such as a reunion with my 7th grade English teacher, Mr. Hicks, and those I didn't know yet but became some of my closest friends. By taking this risk, I was able to truly explore my creative writing abilities, which further inspired my pursuit of journalism in higher education. Class of 2025, as we begin the next chapter of our lives, I encourage you all to take risks such as these, but most importantly, recognize the academic, emotional, and interpersonal benefits of all opportunities that present themselves.
On behalf of the class of 2025, we would like to thank Eagle Rock High School for the encouragement and the support to take risks and seek out new experiences. We are so grateful for the memories we've made here and the lessons we get to take with us on the next chapter of our lives. Thank you, and
congratulations to the class of 2025!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Lyric Jones.
Good evening to the wonderful staff, parents, and graduates. I'm very grateful and honored to receive the privilege of valedictorian. I understand that it very well could have been anyone else standing up here. I'm also very grateful that public speaking was not a requirement here at Eagle Rock, because I would not be valedictorian if that were the case. I want to start off by thanking my family and my friends. I would not be here without any one of you. With that said, congratulations to everyone for making it here. This is truly an incredible occasion, and before I go any further, I just want to take a moment to thank all those who helped us get here. Thank you to all the parents for never giving up on us. Thank you to the teachers who had the patience to guide us. Thank you to the attendance office for making sure we got our cardio in as we ran from class to class to clear our absences. And most of all, thank you to the friends who stuck by our side through it all. After thinking about this day a lot, I realized that, unfortunately, I didn't have anything really profound to say. All I know is that I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the school and my experience here. All the mistakes made along the way, this place has made us who we are. So I hope today we can take a second and appreciate it. Appreciate not the friends that sit next to you right now, but the ones you lost touch with. Appreciate the teachers who truly cared, the moments that made you laugh, and even the ones that made you cry. Appreciate the good times and the bad ones, because just sitting here today means we have so much to be grateful for. In preparing for this speech, I watched a lot of valedictorian speeches, and all of them spoke of platitudes and commands to reach new heights and take on the future. Our generation is meant to be the one that will save the world. To me, there is a calling higher than this that has been forgotten: kindness. That's not to say you shouldn't perfect the perfect widget or develop the everlasting battery. But to me, the most profound thing we can all do that would separate our generation from the current crowd is kindness. Be kind. Accomplish kindness. Weaponize kindness. Raise a flag of kindness. There's a quote by Rumi that my parents hung in our house since I was a child. I used to think it was obvious and trivial, but living in our time, I think it may now mean everything. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Thank you and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the senior class sponsors, Ms. Tejas and Mr. Keller.
Good evening.
Luminians, class of 2025, congratulations, you did it. I don't know if you know this, but we started high school together. 4 years ago, as you walked back onto campus as new high schoolers, I walked onto Eagle Rock High School's campus as a brand new teacher, straight out of my master's program. We were finally headed back to school after a year and a half of distance learning, and it felt as though we all had to relearn our social skills, relearn how to function in society, and relearn how to human in general. As time went on, things started to get easier, and midway through your sophomore year, I was approached by a small group of students and asked to be the class advisor for the class of 2025. While pondering whether or not to take on that role, I asked a lot of questions, as I tend to do. I asked teachers and administrators and former class advisors their thoughts on it. Most of them said things like it's a lot of work, or be prepared for long hours, or it's an insane amount of responsibility. But one person, who shall not be named, Mr. Cohen, said all it involves is opening your classroom once or twice a month so the kids could hold meetings. It's easy. He was so wrong. But despite all of the warnings, and after hearing that Mr. Keller, another newbie teacher, had already committed, I took the plunge and I jumped in with the class of 2025. It has been a tremendous amount of work and a tremendous amount of stress, but it has also been incredibly rewarding. Shepherding this amazing group of kids through their high school career, and more importantly, through their senior year, has been such an honor. And despite all of the additional gray hairs and sleepless nights, I would do it all over again just for the honor of getting to know the human beings that make up the class of 2025. Traditionally, commencement speeches guide graduates and offer a bit of advice as you enter the next phase in your story. And I have heard a lot of commencement speeches in my day. And my one takeaway from all of the speakers I have heard over the years is that nobody remembers them. I cannot tell you who spoke at either of my college graduations, or even the speakers who were at my son's graduation last week. And I bet most of the people in the audience cannot tell you who spoke at their graduations. But as forgettable as all the commencement speakers I have ever come across, there are a few names of people I will never forget. They are the names of people who led me to where I am today. They were teachers who made me feel loved and welcomed and challenged me and helped me grow, not only as a student, but as a human. Miss Joan Conti, Mr. Donald Danier, Mr. Joseph Coquero, and Mr. Frank Jansen were teachers that I loved so much that I followed them into this profession. And I feel like their impact can be summed up by this quote by Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Our speeches seem to have a theme tonight. My hope is that as we have navigated through the ups and downs of the past year, I have made you feel loved and welcomed and cared for. I had no idea that when I signed on to become your advisor that I would fall in love with the class of 2025. I've had so many of you as students in your 11th grade U.S. history class, and through this role of advisor, I have met so many more of you. I love the spirit of this group, the fun you bring to every activity. I love how smart you are and how confident you are about your abilities. I love that some of you share the gossip with me and keep me up to date on all the Eagle Rock happenings. I love the way that you laugh with one another and in turn crack me and Mr. Keller up. I love the people that you have elected to be your leaders and how hard they have worked to create amazing experiences for you. I love your incredible athletes, your performers, your musicians, your scholars, your artists, your writers, your historians, and general class members, and even I love your slackers. I love the incredible humans that all of you have become over the last 3 years, and I love that I get to be your team mom and your biggest cheerleader. Class of 2025, my message to you as you enter this wide world is that your words may be forgotten, but your actions and the way you make people feel will not be. The world can be a difficult place, and I have no doubt that you will hit your fair share of roadblocks along the way. But as you navigate these challenges, approach your responses and reactions with love. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Grant people grace. One lesson that I have learned many times throughout my years as a teacher is that you never know what's happening in someone else's life. You don't know if they recently just lost someone they loved, or are dealing with a trauma or abusive situation at home, or if they recently just lost their home in a tragic fire. People do not wear their stories on their sleeves, and you cannot know what is happening behind closed doors. Go into your adulthood and treat people with kindness and love. Our world has become divisive, and as we see every night on the nightly news, it is difficult to feel good about the world you are entering into. But I do feel like everything can be made a little better with a little more kindness, a little more empathy, a little more understanding, and a little more love. Feeling loved is going to go a lot further than any lesson any of us teachers could ever offer you. So Luminians, take a moment and think about all the people who have loved you in your lives, your parents and grandparents, your siblings, your aunties and uncles, your friends, your coaches, your teachers, your classmates, and everyone else in your life who has welcomed you with love into their lives. And I ask you to take all of that love and continue to pay it forward. Send it back out into the world until everyone you encounter. Fill this world with love and kindness, and I can assure you that it will come back to you tenfold. Just as those teachers loved me all those years ago, I have tried to send that love right back out to you. I hope in our time together you felt that. I will miss you, Luminians. Thank you for all that you have given me this year. Now get out there and change the world. So, without further ado, Mr. Steinnorth, members of the faculty and staff of Eagle Rock High School, parents, relatives, friends, and graduates, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the Luminians of Eagle Rock High School, graduating class of 2025.
You may be seated. Greetings, Eagle Rock families. Welcome to our graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. My name is Derek Steinnorth, and I am the proud principal of Eagle Rock Junior Senior High School. And I want to welcome and thank all of you who have come out to join in this celebration today. I am, as the principal, the latest in a long line of men and women who have been lucky enough to call themselves the principal of this school since it opened in 1927. Good evening to the class of 2025. Are you guys excited yet? It's getting close. You should be. It was quite a senior year you had. You remember back to the first day of school when we had an earthquake and we had a visit from the superintendent and the state senator Padilla and the first spouse of California? Oh, and Selena Gomez. I forgot about that. As a class, you have had so many great events through the year, from your senior handprints, which I think was the same day, and Halloween skit in the fall, to your amazing prom and the senior picnic in the spring. Your class played a crucial role in the reaccreditation of our school and the recognition that we received from the state of California for our positive school culture. In athletics, you added another city championship. In fact, back-to-back city championships for our girls' soccer team. We nearly missed several more city championships. We sent a record number of students to the state track meet, and accomplishments in every sport, and you guys shine. This year, seniors also led the school in the arts by playing pivotal roles in our theatrical performance, The Outsiders, and 9 to 5, the musical, as well as in band, choir, and dance. Eagle Rock seniors also had the opportunity to participate in a wide variety of cultural experiences through the Cultural Arts Passport program, including the Lunar New Year celebration, the Filipino Cultural Night, Battle of the Bands, and countless, and I mean countless, field trips. In academics, that might have been the area that you shone the brightest. Almost half of you earned the state seals of biliteracy. A third of your class is on the Superintendent Carvalho's honor roll. 60 of you earned the California Golden State Merit Diploma, and over 100 of you completed the coursework for your IB diploma. Seniors were leaders in journalism, in yearbook, in Key Club, and Future Farmers of America, and every other club and activity we have at the school. I guess it's no wonder that you chose to call yourselves the Luminians. Your light shone very brightly on the rock this year. Before I highlight a few more of your accolades, I'd like to impart a last piece of wisdom as your principal. As you leave the rock, you are entering a world that is changing at exponential speed. However, no matter how fast the world is changing, some things will not. You must remember to invest time and energy to maintain relationships with others. And I am not talking about Snapchat or Instagram. I'm talking about actually speaking with other human beings, listening to the advice of others, especially your family and the people who care about you the most. But make sure that you are your own person and you make your own decisions. Approach life with a smile and a positive attitude, just as you have over these last 4 years at the Rock. If you do so, I guarantee that most of the time, life will smile back at you. As for work, and you guys will all have that to look forward to, I will leave you with a quote from Steve Jobs. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And I think I can speak for our whole faculty that we love you all. Now let's get back to discussing how you guys rocked as a class, how you rocked the Rock. So let's start by looking at your program, and I'm going to refer to all those mysterious letters by your names. And I want to thank Mr. Cacciatorian, our graduation coordinator, for compiling all of these things for me and for coordinating our wonderful celebration today. Graduates, you've been sitting a while. Please stand if one of the following statements pertains to you. So we had 12 students who had perfect attendance this year in 12th grade. Please stand if you are one of those people. Please stand if you have a letter B next to your name. That is for the state seal of biliteracy. 163 of you earned that distinction. Please stand if you have a C next to your name. That stands for the Golden State Merit Diploma. 60 of you earned that distinction. Please stand if you have a D after your name. That stands for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. 104 of you have that distinction. Please stand if you have an S after your name. This is for silver, a GPA between 3.0 and 3.59. 51 of you earned that distinction. Please stand if you have a G after your name. This is for GPAs of 3.6 or above. 180 of you earned that distinction. Please stand if you have a K after your name. This is Superintendent's Honor Roll Award. This is 3.8 or above in your A through G classes. 107 of you earned that distinction. Please stand if you have an M after your name. You are graduating from our magnet program. 112 of you earned that distinction. Now, please stand if you received an Alumni Association scholarship last week. Our Alumni Association gave out over $77,000 worth of scholarships. Please stand if you participated in one of our athletic teams. Stand if you participated in one of our performing arts programs, choir, band, dance, theater. Stand if you were part of one of our CTE pathways, like graphic arts or film video production, horticulture or graphic production. I'm sorry, sports medicine. Stand if you were a member of a club like Key Club or Granny Squares. Finally, please stand if your name is listed in the program. Yeah. What a bunch of amazing accomplishments, Eagles. You are graduating and leaving us behind, but it is an amazing moment in your lives, and I do want you to cherish it. Luminians, as great as you are, you did not accomplish all of these things on your own. So I think we should take a moment and thank a few other groups of people. First, we thank all of your teachers and the school staff who made this all possible. Especially Miss Sue, your administrator, Miss Amarush, your counselor, Miss Marquez, your college counselor, Miss Telez and Mr. Keller, your class sponsors. The second group we should thank is your parents and families. Without their love and support, none of this would be possible. Finally, I ask you to thank your classmates, both seniors and underclassmen. No one here walked this path alone, and the fellowship and support of your friends and peers is something I hope you will always remember. Seniors, we will miss you dearly. I know that you will fly onwards and upwards to achieve great things because you are true Eagles. And now, Luminians, the class of 2025, by the power granted to me by the Los Angeles Unified School District's Board of Education, it is my honor to confer upon you these diplomas.
Mark Karpov.
Andrew Asaraga.
Benjamin Martinez.
June Hashin.
Cecile Ramsier.
Jalen Bularon.
Angel Ma.
Harry Rees Meyer. April Tiria Fernando.
Ivy Venice Klein.
Matthew Galavis.
Beatrice Alem Lagayo.
Kimberly Castillo.
Isabella Baraja.
Diana Hayes. Jacob Horn.
Dylan Jade Robles.
Sophia Manalo Kukwe.
Astro Howard.
Nathan Fonochier.
Gavin Reyes.
Miko Lamiel.
Carlos Calderon.
Leonardo Villa.
Joshua Santos.
Michael Joseph Romero.
Elston Jacobs.
Aliana Melinda Navarro.
Akio Cernai.
Lily Mahmood.
Nathan Peng.
Bridget Golino.
Kenneth James Salas.
Mirosol Chen Martinez.
Ocean Klein Ruiz.
Romy Carla Griego.
Cooper Snedden.
Sean Santa Maria.
Ethan Martinez.
Pirate Wheelie.
Oliver Book.
Ana Lucia Enrique Martinez.
Aaron Castellanos.
Melanie Cecile Martinez.
Ewan Fenton.
Natalia Galvez Hernandez.
Terry Hetrick.
Rosemary Robles.
Julian Curiel.
Frank Pumarda.
Kataro Nonamura.
Ahani Rivera.
Xavier Rakenna.
Jonas Leopaz.
Steven Lairainaga.
Joshua Lima Ramirez.
Brian Mendoza.
Angel Payan.
Anthony Muñeton.
Jonathan De La Paz.
Andrew Tolentino.
Caden Joshua Gallet.
Martín Serrano.
Reha De Sena.
Adriel Mathis.
Rachel Belosis.
Joshua Churong.
Juan Palacios Sequeda.
Vincent Scott Sikot Stojakovic.
Ricardo Osovio.
Kai Hosen.
Eiler Hathwell.
Nate Lagman.
Maya Isabella Maxino Natividad.
Samantha Camacho.
Olive Isabel Moss.
Oh yeah. Liliana Contreras.
Chuck Leonard Umpig.
Darian Carrillo.
Gia Rubio.
Lucas Henrich.
Alyssa Chavez.
Keyshawn Barcelona.
Angela Yoon.
Robert Ramirez Panlilio.
Lauren Acevedo.
Yuan Sandico.
Oliver Weingarten.
Lestat Pons.
Joshua Yumada.
Theo Owen Driggs.
Rex Hoskinson.
Daniel Montez.
Diana Salazar.
Henry Mathot.
Ava Alatorre.
Michael Ito.
Christian Paul Mendoza.
Lel Fulgoni.
Piolo Pascaran.
Charlie Travis.
John Nicholas Rocio Utan.
Isabella Vela.
Maxwell Avina.
Beja Patani Koshi.
Camille Wynn.
Braden Patoni Kochi.
Jessica Michelle Reyes.
Therese Marielle M. Salagubeng.
Madeline Aguimatong.
Jennifer Marie Aclan Mendoza.
Joaquin Diego Hernandez.
Karen Lee.
Jonathan Sonkran Roxando.
Amira Gurgis.
Alyssa Mia Ramirez.
Sally Ann Harrington.
Tessa Yee.
Leah Leilani Wright.
Sydney Nicole Villanueva Ocampo.
Malcolm Wade.
Melina Cruz Moya.
Stella Sievertson.
Ethan Monroy Campos.
Kelty Keltner.
Matthew Cruz.
Jackson Seeley.
Michael Martinez.
Mia Schreier.
Devaney Aragon.
Alexandra Avendaño.
Leilani Jaden Urquidi.
Travis Rodriguez.
Melissa Iris Terrazas.
Damian Rodriguez.
Alina Albuja.
Rowan Glenn.
Haley Amaya Weatherspoon.
Roman Isaac Esquivel.
Haley Minero.
Brennan Dalenientes Antivo.
Isabella Zuniga Valiente.
Ethan Diaz Lopez.
Olivia Cherie Elias.
Michele Foschetti.
Francisco Campos Sandoval.
Juan Chavez.
Ramses Utan.
Milo Diaz.
RJ Caleb De La Cruz.
Henry Holland.
Catherine Cabrera.
Celeste Gallego Sandoval.
Killian Stroth.
Alejandro Astudillo.
Isabel Vera Hossie.
David Diaz.
Tanya Figueroa.
Brandon Palacios.
Luna Puviland.
Juan Valenzuela.
LD Hemingway.
Ethan Provencio.
Jasper Golub Mann.
Adam Duran Regalado.
Sasha Berkovasi.
Ethan
Karen Hernandez.
Julian Rubio.
Sophie Diaz.
Luis Torres.
Xavier Romero.
Preston Bruce Stowe.
Delilah Myers.
Ashley Perez.
Mia Gutierrez.
Pushti Parek.
Carla Chavez.
Jelena Vo.
Genevieve Deach.
Nina Gonzalez.
Alexa Ramaya.
Leonie Whitfeld.
Elise Andrea Bolaños.
Sadie Lieb.
Ashley Tang.
Grace Haskin.
Sofia Casillas.
Isabella Clark Moreno.
Niles Corteza.
Lucio Hightower Rojas.
Bodie Cherwitzo.
Cody Lee Reed.
Danny Padilla.
Rio Daphne Jacoby.
Sol Kaya Mecenas.
Ciro Lopez.
Santino Leon.
Abigail Hernandez.
Jarrett Kachikian.
Sairi Maneja.
Kaden Beiluat.
Ryan Devore Barajas.
Matthew Bokiran.
Christina Rodriguez.
Joseph Orson.
Andrew Bravo.
Enrique Camberos.
Jalissa Jimenez.
Jaden Jimenez.
Emily Ramirez.
Joaquin Ramon Carrasco.
Daniela Guardado Flores.
Noah Ethan King.
Adriel Hueso Alger.
Matvey Melnikov.
Jacob Leon.
Alfonso Maroney.
Jacob Ray.
Zion Angeli Lambino.
Nicholas Caballero.
Whitney Armeni Marquez.
Diego Vidal.
Emily Haiti Moncada.
Eduardo Perez Lete.
Rocio Flores.
Dominique Rubacalba Paredes.
Angel Velasco.
John Zayas.
Lillian Camille Goldsmith.
Stephen Purchase.
Ruben May Torres.
John Jones.
Elliot Melee Kraus Nadler.
Ángel Salazar.
Layla Mary Colleen Dennis.
Otis Jackson.
Gabrielle Sinclair Green.
Teddy Bernal.
Aubrey Marty.
Miranda Zepeda.
Lila Odishu.
Natalie Palmieri.
Zui Riciopo.
Sabrina Michaela Lansing.
Tatiana Gonsalves.
Emma Jo Renfro.
Max Robinson.
Aisa Molina.
Ariana Irias.
Sasha Plum Camacho.
Carla Isabella Montoya Vega.
Jet James Eels.
Jessica Calaguas.
Delane Trujillo Casadilla.
Nicole Burnaby.
Peyton Avea Ovidio.
Wendy Vo.
Eljon Louis Reyes Camino.
Aubrey Arias.
Nicholas Martinez.
Angelea Lujan.
Omar Khalil Taganod Brown.
Oh wait.
Melanie Gonzalez.
Ethan Vargas Vogelsong.
Jana Chirp Magallanes.
Shania Desiree Franklin.
Maya Alejandra Bautista.
Stephen Tim Bondrud.
Andrea Raquel Lopez.
Rainer Colombo.
Samantha Nicole Ramirez.
Peyton Kachunan.
Jenshel Recososa.
Vivian Belandry Freeman.
Emily Morales.
Benjamin Leva.
Matthew Laura.
Gianna Graciela Hernandez Varela.
Kayla Lian Catalan.
Sarah Grulich.
Taya Marlee Mohammed.
Atziri Rodriguez.
Sarah Christine Martinez.
Maxine Kyungmin Fong.
Mariah Alejandra Watkins.
Mater Dei Libiano Perlas.
Natalie Ape.
Marisol Marquez Jernigan.
Justine Romero.
Amanari Magana.
Mia Viegas.
William Barnes.
Vincent Chung.
Arturo Solorzano.
Kat Spencer Gill.
Aaron Kim.
Grace Gill.
Zachary Tang.
River Julian Aglibot.
Ali Chaudhry.
Brianna Pena Jurada.
Oliver Barr.
Michael Sampson.
Hudson Jumonville.
Alexandra Macias.
Georgia Nash Glar.
Brenda Lugardo.
Zoe Jinju Jones.
Lola Ruiz.
Faye Margaret Walrath.
Lyric Jones.
Isabel Ramona Peacock McBride.
Harper Powell.
Danielle Octavio Madrigal.
Alex Cagle.
Nehemiah Andrew Campa.
Maggie Hayes.
Haley Danielle Gonzalez.
Ashley Rotsev Rodriguez.
Kiana Melissa Moreno.
Leanne Fernandez Garian.
Joshua Huerta.
Samantha Legaspi.
Willow Rue Whitney. That was stressful. I definitely butchered the name. Yeah, me too. If they don't say it, I want to.
All right. Is this how close you're going to put them? You want to get them close? A little further, like one on this side. Right there. You like that? Perfect. And then this one.
And now, oh.
Wait, is it this one?
Yeah, it's this one. No, it's just this. Okay. Is it on? Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join the vocal ensemble in singing the Alma Mater. The words are on the back of your program. Sorry. Okay, take a
Starting note. Okay, ready? Look at me.
Graduates, please remain standing.
On the behalf of Class of 2025, I accept these diplomas.
Graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left.
We are the Luminians, Class of 2025.
Parents and guests, please remain seated until all graduates have exited. Fire Marshal has asked that we keep the intersection of Gilman and Coons Avenue clear. Please do not congregate near the amphitheater entrance, since this will prevent emergency vehicles from accessing the road in case of an emergency. We'd like to ask you to please meet your graduate on Bird Avenue, just down the hill from the amphitheater. Lastly, in order to keep the amphitheater clean, please help us by bringing your water bottles and dispose of them in the appropriate receptacle on the way out. To the graduating class of 2025, in order to ensure a safe and orderly conclusion to the evening ceremony, you'll please exit as practiced during rehearsal. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for attending. Congratulations to the class of 2025.